Hey guys, it's Damn Dan from Macho Realms. Playing this game for almost a year now. Like literally tomorrow is like my uh, 1 year anniversary of playing this game. I just felt like doing a quick review about the game. Played quite a few other gotcha games in the past. I played Raid, Shadow Legends in the past, MK Onslaught, and like Food Fantasy. Was a big fan of those games. The first Food Fantasy, that wasn't too bad. But definitely was a big fan of Raid Shadow Legends and MK Onslaught. I know this game gets a lot of comparison to like Raid Shadow Legends, but I've been playing this for a year, and I think I think it's a good game. Just want to go over some pros and maybe some cons. So it's not a perfect game, but still a big fan of it. For the most part, I really think this game is free to play friendly. The game offers a lot of like free resources on a daily basis. Um, the best quote I could think about this game is that it really is like a marathon and not a sprint. You don't really have to sprint through content to get far in this game. You just really gotta stay on top of this game on like a daily basis, and you'll be fine. What I like is that the game gives a lot of like free resources. I remember when I was playing like MP Onslaught, like resources was like so scarce. Like in this game, like it has stuff like there's a mine feature, but like if you're AFK, you get free resources here. You do like this like harbor thing, you get free resources there. Just like here, like if you're been playing on, if you leave a game on for like 90 minutes, you get a bunch of resources. So yeah, there's a lot of like good free to play stuff that they give you, which I like a lot about it. Another thing like about the game is that gear function. Um, I love that you can gear swap with all the characters, and it's pretty much free. Um, like I remember like I think Raid and MK Onslaught, it wasn't free to swap gear, and you have to spend gold to swap gear. I'm like, it's kind of ridiculous if you ask me. I don't know why would they do that. It's it makes life a lot easier, and I think it's very fair for them to do that. So gear swapping is very useful. So like that way, if you get a good set of gear for like a certain character, you just swap it for someone else, and then you could get through content a lot easier, which is very nice of them, if you ask me. It's a great feature. What you call it? I believe like early in this game when it came out, people were saying gear wasn't important, but I beg to differ. Getting strong gear is very important, especially with the gear swapping feature. Swapping gear with like other like heroes for like certain maps helps a lot. So hopefully, I think we've advanced to the point where like people realize like gear is actually pretty important. Yeah, I remember the older videos I watched saying like don't worry about gear. I don't know. I beg to differ. But what you call it? So yeah, gear swapping is free. It's very useful. Um, right now I'm doing this background fight uh, uh, background fight thing. I'm a big fan of it. I know when it first came out, some people weren't a big fan of it. Me personally, I like it because I'm a grown up and I got things to do. So like just leaving this on helps a lot. And to be honest, you could even use this to your advantage. Like so, you could leave this on, and if you want, you could even go to another regular fight, and you basically do two fights at once. You put the auto fight on, and then you could do another auto fight as long as it's a different stage. You do auto fight here, or just do another manual fight. So like here, like I'll just do this manually. I could have done like auto fight for this stage, but here like right now, the game is auto fighting for another stage, and then I'm just gonna do this stage on top of it. So it's kind of like you're killing two birds with one stone in a way, if you want to like see it that way, which you can just use to your advantage. If you ask me. What you call it? So yeah, I guess I'll just talk about the gameplay. So yeah, the game is basically a tower defense game. You're trying to stop the enemy from getting to your portals here. I know a lot. I've heard some people say that this game doesn't have much strategy. I kind of beg to differ. I think there's some strategy involved. You really can't use the same characters for every stage. Uh, there's a yeah, the one you guys just saw. There's a auto cast feature to have your characters cast their ultimates. Before I was doing it manually, but if you could beat the stage pretty quickly, and you really don't need to do it manually. You just the auto cast feature. That's the gameplay. I like it. You know, some people think it's boring, but so far, been playing it for a year, and I'm a fan of it. Um, Sorry guys, right now I'm just like winging it, the gameplay. I'm not sure this is what's the most efficient way of like, attacking these guys, but that's uh, that's the gist of it. There's a lot of all those different stages. Um, Certain stages might require certain heroes. Like in this stage, it might be recommended to do the archers and mages because they could be in the high ground, and then like the fighters, so usually in the ground down in the middle here. But I think there's definitely strategy involved. Uh, so yeah, you know, like, so yeah, sorry to like go back to the gear thing, but yeah, gear is very important in this game. That's why like I recommend like farming gear if you can. And oh yeah, another thing I like about the game that the game uses a stamina system to like extra stages. Yeah, let's just say you actually lost the fight. You won't be deducted any stamina. So it's a good way just to do a trial and error. So yeah, stamina in the top right here. If you would have lost, then you don't lose stamina, which is very nice of them. You just keep doing it until you win, basically, or it's trial and error. So glad they're not stingy on the stamina aspect in that way. So yeah, so just now I just basically did two fights. I did a background fight, which is done, and then a regular fight on top of it. So yeah, just use it to your advantage if you ask me. Um, so that's good. What else I like about the game? Resources. I guess I'll talk about the summoning system. Not gonna lie, like there is a summoning controversy right now that basically that people are calling like if your account might be like a blessed account or like a cursed account. So basically, like there's like a controversy that you could summon like hundreds and hundreds of heroes and you'll never get that legendary. It's just like programmed in your account that you won't get it for some reason. So I'm not sure they fixed it by now or it's still going on, but there was like a big controversy over it. If you want to like Google it or look on YouTube, but the developers basically gave like compensation for it. Some most people still complain about it. Let me see what I have there. Yeah, right here regarding issues with summoning. I don't know if you guys want to sign up now. Maybe you still get it, but they were giving out like basically a free two legendaries of your one of your choosing and one like random. So if you guys want to try and get it now, maybe you could still get it. But yeah, that's the controversy. But for the most part, the summoning I think it's fine. Basically, there's a pity system which is good. Um, I think freaking MMK also had like a really shitty pity system. So basically, after 180 summons, you have a high chance of getting legendary. Right now I have like 300 plus summons. What I like about this game is that there's like a event calendar here. You could pretty much plan ahead, and sure enough, there are people that leak like um, the content for the future. So like say this guy Praetus, he's really good. I don't have him yet. Maybe I can try and get him in the future. He comes out on the 14th, but since we know that he comes out on the 14th, you can basically plan ahead and save all your summonses and try to get them. That's what I've been doing for the most part. Like I just like stockpile a bunch of summonses and just wait and kind of try to cherry pick who I want to summon. Because like once that banner comes out, there is a times 15 drop rate for that specific hero. So right now this hero is brand new, and Arrogance been out for a little bit. So if you guys say what you guys want to get Arrogance, this might be a good time to summon him or not. If you don't need them, then just save your summons. Save for like Praetus. That's what I basically did. I stockpile a bunch of summons in hopes of maybe getting this guy in the future. So there's a pity system. I think the only thing I might like nitpick over the pity system is that when you do like a times 10 summons, kind of wish the developers would make it so like you're guaranteed like a 4-star summons. Because I'm not gonna lie, um, a lot of the 3-star summons heroes, they're pretty much garbage. It's like the blue heroes, they're all pretty much crap. You probably not gonna use them at all after like a week of playing. The only like 3-star hero that I use maybe for most part is Camille. I use her for like I think faction wars. I used Kook for like guild boss for a little bit. Um, now RV for like cost generation, but like for the most part, the 3 stars suck. The 4 stars, the rares, or epics, I think it was, yeah, epics, they're okay. They're not bad. They could get you pretty far in this game. I still use a good amount of the rares. Sorry, the epics. The game does kind of strive for you to use the legendaries, unfortunately. But so I've been playing for a year. I got a good amount of legendaries. You know, it really is a marathon, not a sprint. So yeah, that's a summoning system. There's like a fusion system also, which is nice of them to have. What else I like about this game? So yeah, there's a lot to do on a daily basis. Usually like I don't spend too much time on this game on a daily basis, maybe like an hour or so tops. But like you do your daily quest. You join a guild, you do your guild boss. Uh, fight the guild boss here. You could do arena, but I'm not gonna lie. Once you get to the higher levels of arena, it gets pretty tough. But there's an arena thing you could do on a daily basis. There's an event going on. So far, like every week, there's been an event I noticed, which is nice. It keeps the game fresh, which is nice. Get like free resources and whatnot. But yeah, there's usually like a event going on, keep the game going. Which kind of like goes to another ish good positive about this game is like there's a big community for this game, which is nice. If you just YouTube this game or just Google or go on Reddit, there's a big community for this game. Like I can't stress enough. I remember for like MK Onslaught, there's like no one playing that game, so it was like inevitable that game was gonna shut down. I'm so happy that game shut down. It was just like complete crap. The game sucked. There was no community, making content for the game, so it wasn't worth playing. Um, you know, so that's good. Yeah, the store here. Um, the store refreshes every hour. I already did all my refreshers, but like before spending crystal. But like if you ask me, I don't know if this tip is still good, but I recommend buying these huge pots whenever it shows up because stamina is a big resource in this game. If you can stockpile a whole bunch of it, it helps a lot. That's just what I recommend if you ask me. Just stockpile the staminas. And I guess the last thing I'll go over is just how the game looks, the aesthetics of it. Um, I'm not gonna lie, some of these females they should probably wear more clothing, but um, I'm a grown man, and I don't mind it. I don't mind the eye candy, but I think the game developers, they put in pretty good, they put in good work of just designing the character itself. So I think that's a big plus. I like the voice actor in the game for the most part. So yeah, I think it's a nice looking game. The models are, I think they're cool looking and everything. But yeah, that's it. That's all I could think of off the top of my head. For the most part, I think this game is free to play friendly. I'm not sure if I mentioned it already, but I'll admit I'm not completely free to play. The only thing I spent on this game was the privilege card. Like I figure like after playing the game for like free to play for a month, I figure I just buy this. Uh, I think it's a good investment. Um, I believe the first time you buy it is a lot cheaper. After the first 6 months that expires, it'll be like the full price. But I'm pretty sure the first time you buy it, it was a little cheaper. But getting this, I think it has a lot of benefits. It speeds up the auto fights, more stamina every day, more gold, more XP. Just a good investment. I'll admit there's some stuff in the store that you shouldn't buy. Unless they're find any like let's see, let's see, like this stuff. Like I wouldn't recommend buying like stamina and like auto fight resources here. Like just if you stay on top of the game, you'll be fine. The resource aspect is the game is pretty lenient in giving resources. Like this, I wouldn't buy this at all. I remember seeing some packages for gear like this. I wouldn't buy that at all. Yes, I'll admit I spent some money on like some skins, because like Vienna, I use her a lot, so I got her skin. But yeah, that's the gist of it. I really like this game. I think it's free to play friendly. I'm a light spender, but I'll admit like I don't spend enough to compete with these whales here, but playing on a daily basis and just staying on top of things, it got me pretty far in this game. So I'm happy where I'm at. But yeah, that's the gist of it. If I think of anything else to talk about, maybe I'll update this video. But thanks for watching, guys, and happy New Year. Thank you.